Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Feature Creeps, where two distinguished, experienced software engineers talk about software and applications. I'm your host, Johnny, and your other host, Joao.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing, Joao?
All good here. Ready for some feature creeping?
Feature creeping. We love feature creeping. We love talking about feature creeping, but probably not implementing creeping features.
Yeah, exactly.
So today, we're going to be talking about LinkTree, the premier link in bio tool. Would you mind telling us about it?
Yeah, sure. LinkTree, you may have seen that some Instagram accounts, it's this link or social profile. You can put up a page and put your social presence in it. So you can add links to your personal websites. You can add links to your shops. You can add links to all your socials. And it's sort of a replacement or a quick thing for you to access when you want to know more about some creator or someone online. And it could be a replacement for a personal website as well.
Yeah, and it came about most of all because those social platforms like Instagram usually don't allow you to have any links or maybe just the one link. So creators needed a way to sell all the things that they sell and promote all the other accounts that they have. So LinkTree saw this opportunity to create this all-in-one page to have your links.
Yeah, exactly. So you have so many others in the market as well. But yeah, this idea of link in bio, and it's sort of a creative approach to get around the Instagram limitations on links, and some other socials as well have the same limitations.
I imagine the chat, even if they don't know the name LinkTree, they'll have seen some creator share a cool story and then in the end say, link in bio for cheaper tickets to this event that I'm going, or this workout program, or this engineering course that I'm taking.
Yep, that is quite common.
So here in Feature Creeps, we do dissect and analyze these apps. LinkTree does exist for overcoming that limitation. Do you think there's any other reason it exists?
I think people want a quick way to create their own sort of personal website, but it's not. They don't want to fully commit to maintain a website and create the whole branding around it. So this sort of simple but yet organized way of putting up your social profile and all your social profiles and links seems like a good reason.
And when we say people, usually you think about you and me and other regular mortals, but of course they highlight some very big names here that they're working with, including The Rock, where does he not have the time to create a website? Probably true. Does he not have the money to hire somebody to create a custom personal website for him that's awesome? I guess not, because that's the LinkTree they came up with.
Yeah, I think, if anyone can do it, it's The Rock. But he's everywhere. But it's easily recognizable as well. I think people know those link in bio websites. So it's kind of like if you're looking for a gateway into another profile, okay, I'm on The Rock's Instagram and I want to see what's going on in their Twitter account or anywhere else in a YouTube channel, or see what's new on the links, what they're trying to promote, as the most recent thing. So I think some people already recognize those gateways and they go into it through.
That's very interesting. I've never thought of this. So it's like a business card, nowadays. You share your business card, people know to ask for not your business card, your LinkTree or your whatever all-in-one link in bio place.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's sort of very dynamic, right? So it kind of, I think if it's something official, it already get you there, right? So it's on the Instagram profile, so it must be the updated thing, the thing that I wanna see where's the presence of this person elsewhere. So yeah.
So you think that people are trained, if it's a website, it never updates, it only has old content, but this one has a chance to have fresh content?
Yeah, I think, we talk a lot about no code tools, and this is a powerful one. It's quite easy to create. I think today I created my LinkTree and I created some other ones as well, and it was just clicky, done.
You saw the initiative and you created your own LinkTree, and I was like, I must get on this, and I created my own as well. And it was, as you say, sign up form, blah blah blah, you're done.
Yeah, I think it's no friction, and yeah, it's cool.
Good segue to talk about the top 3 features of LinkTree. What would you say are the top 3? We can alternate. You can say your top 1, I can say my top 1, and we can discuss.
Yeah. Well, I think looking at the other link in bio tools as well, I think the one that's most like the biggest selling point of all of them is just like they want to try and create the most beautiful link in bio tool. And I think the customization aspect of it's kind of like the key value that they try to aggregate. So you can see some beautiful ones there, and then you can see some personal touches. Although, even though you look at different branding, you recognize this is LinkTree, a mix in between recognizing the LinkTree brand and the creator brand. And,
Interesting. You say the creator brand, but I wouldn't say, of course, this is like the Marhan style, or this is not like the Rock brand. It just says the Rock. But I do recognize that this is Linktree, or this is a link in bio tool that they've used to make this happen. Also kind of interesting on what you're saying. Clearly, they put the all fun designs and templates front and center here. But going through the process, I don't think it's easy to create like a cool looking link tree. You can see that the Rock one is very similar to mine, I suppose, which has the blurred in image on the background and black and white. Yours kind of similar. They just take the avatar and they blur it out, and it kind of looks cool, but it's not as cool as the templates that they've chosen to highlight here. Maybe you can spring for Pro for those templates, but still, I don't think you can actually get into a design like this as easy as they try to make it sound.
Yeah, those are like premium features. I think those are the things they try to upsell. Is try to sell the customization on your link tree. And yeah, I think the competitors are also in the same approach, but there's some other interesting features on Linktree. What about you, Jenny? What's your
So my favorite one is something you kind of said before. I love that it's no code, low friction. No code is like the top feature for me, that you can just go through the flow and you have your link tree ready for you. And that's it. You can even enable some cool features, like it can scrape your YouTube account and actually show the latest video, but only if you spring for Pro. So very low friction upsell as well. So the no code, I think that's the top feature for Linktree.
Yeah, I think that's in line with customization. I think it's, how easy is to customize. It's like how much technical knowledge you need as well to do so. So no code is there. Definitely.
What about number 2 feature?
Number 2, I found very interesting that it gives you some analytics, some like digested analytics. So you go in Linktree and then you go in your link in bio and you go to edit it, and then you have like an analytics tab. That's pretty cool because, as an engineer, that's one of the things you normally sometimes leave it out in your first MVP, and then you don't put any analytics in your personal website, and you just don't worry too much about that. That gets deprioritized easily. And if you can, out of the box have some analytics where your traffic's coming from, or like regions, and what are the links that people are most interacting with, so gives you some insights on how to organize your link tree.
Just trying to quickly see if I'm logged into my analytics, because my personal website does have analytics. I didn't skimp out on adding the analytics. We can go back to analytics being extremely cool, extremely helpful. Obviously, we've only just started our own link tree, so we don't know how deep they go and how clever they are. But from what they're selling and the demo videos that they have, they can show you quite a lot, especially since they have things like integrating with shops and membership systems and that sort of thing. They can show you your revenue. They can show you what's selling well.
It is cool. Yeah, some other tools have like the same sort of approach. I think they upsell on that. They upsell like, okay, so if you pay £3 a month, $3 a month, you get analytics, or you get better analytics. It's a good selling point of those.
Sure. When you're business savvy, you definitely value analytics quite a lot. I'm not that business savvy, so my number 2 is that it's mobile first, and maybe even mobile only, because you can see that on my desktop, they just have the same like mobile view, just kind of spread out on the background, but it's still like everything's still squeezed in this little invisible box that easily fits on your iPhone. So they don't care if you're on an iPad, they don't care if you're on your desktop. They realize that most certainly you are on Instagram on your phone, you click the link in bio tool, and then you ended up here. So you're watching this on your phone. They're really promoting this. They're not allowing you to preview this in like nice desktop sizes, because no one of your audience is going to see it on the desktop. So just focus on making your design look cool. Mobile first, mobile only.
Yeah, 100%. I think most of this traffic are probably from Instagram and other socials. and yeah, people are just on mobile for those. It's a no. Even the website, like the marketing website, it looks like it's mobile adaptive. So
Yeah, I'm sure it has like some columns that
yeah.
will drop if you watch it on mobile. But if you use desktop, then it goes side by side.
Yeah.
Is there a number 3 for you?
Is there? I think some others have the same feature, but I like there's one in particular that I can shout out. Some other like LinkTree alternative, but I think being able to shop your stuff in your LinkTree, it just like link to your store and all that. I think that's a cool one. So you can embed stuff. You can also embed like videos. I think it's one of the upselling points. But the shopping stuff, Shopify has one LinkTree alternative which is called LinkPop, and they integrate directly, and you can sell your merch on your link in bio thing. So that you can pay and everything in the link in bio. So
yeah, on their promo carousel, they definitely show that you can buy your hoodie straight from the link in bio tool, or you can subscribe to this thing. So who needs Patreon and those tools if you can have them in your link tree?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's one less step, right? So you're coming from a social and then you go into your link tree. So you don't go straight to the shop because this person that you're following has like a million links. So you end up in a link tree, and then in order to buy something, you get to go into your next step, which is a store. But why not, if you have made your decision, why not do everything there? That's a cool feature for the final end customer.
Nice. So my final feature is the name, just the LinkTree. It's cool. I think it's short enough. It's nice. Like it has the link right in there, but it becomes a tree as well. We love trees. And the URL is something that you can reasonably tell to people. It's a bit weird that it has a .ee suffix, but still, you can possibly tell people LinkTree / jmcgrippis, and they kind of get it. You don't have 100% rely on them going on your profile and clicking the link. If you see someone, they can go to like /jmcgrippis. I think it's short enough. I think it's easy to remember enough. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It kind of tells a story of what it is, but at the same time gives me some nightmares because it reminds me of linked lists and binary trees. And well, if you've ever been through algorithms and data structures interviews, this is in the back of your head for sure when you read that name.
Yeah, although it's mostly on the back of my head when I'm interviewing or preparing for interviews and that sort of thing, not necessarily in the day-to-day life.
Yeah, exactly.
Or at least it's not a nightmare in day-to-day life. It's only a nightmare if they ask you, how do you get in the most efficient way from this item to the next item? How do you find the cursor and all those things?
It's like build a link tree with a linked list and a binary tree. Go.
And then search through all the profiles and find whoever has the most TikTok followers or something like that. So speaking of names, there are some alternatives. There are some famous Linktree clones, let's say, which you researched the most. The one that you particularly like, I think, was the bento one, because it does look like a bento box. Although I do admit you saw it more than I don't really see it. On desktop, it's a bit more obvious that it's like a bento, but on mobile, then, I'm not sold.
Yeah, I guess so. It looks like the differentiation of this one is really the UI and how you compose your links and tiles and all that. There's another one called tiles, which is the same thing as the bento. And yeah, it's kind of nice. I like it. Reminds me of bentos and food, so it's good.
Yeah, food names are really good.
Yeah, they fly.
So this is the other one, the tiles one?
Yes, exactly. And again, the thing they try to do is the most beautiful link in bio tool. That seems like how they try to compete to each other. Yeah.
Right. So do you think bento also goes for that angle, like the most beautiful? Maybe it's the most satisfying to organize. Maybe that's the unique selling point.
The most drag and droppy thing.
I wonder if they actually have these little sweet animations when you add new things and you resize them, because that would be a differentiator. It looks cool, like day to day when you're organizing it. It may make you smile. And when you make a customer smile, then you have them forever. It's interesting that both of these do the desktop differently than the mobile. It's maybe mobile first, but it's not mobile only, like Linktree.
Yeah, I think they are not 100% targeted to people, to incoming traffic on socials. I think they might be on the in between a personal website full-on personal website and a like link in bio tool.
And there is another one where The Rock has migrated to. They still have a LinkTree, but they also have a comi.io. And does that one look any better? Let's find out. Yes, no? What do you think?
It has a lot of things in it. I think it looks quite good. It looks like it has been well curated for famous people. I've seen also Elton John's Comi, and it has a lot of things. It has like the merch, it has the embedded stuff, charities, newsletter, and all the other things that you can also use on LinkTree. But I don't know, it looks somehow more complete. And
you say complete, I say busy.
Yeah.
Overwhelming.
A fine line. Yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming. It's sort of like trying to do everything. LinkTree seems to have like I don't know, although this for some people might look more beautiful, LinkTree seems to have like a better purpose. Like, here you go, these are your links, go. This is like, okay, this is everything about this person.
Yeah, this is a proper like single page website with multiple sections. Like, it has anchors. You can actually go to like the next anchor and stuff. It's almost overwhelming. It's thorough. It even has a privacy policy. That's common for everyone using Comi, apparently.
Yeah. But they got some big names in there.
I love this. It's someone went to the engineer saying, "We're going live. We need a privacy policy." It's like, okay, talent privacy policy, and the URL. Everyone links to there. And that's it. Solved.
Yeah, it would be great if the privacy policy was in a link tree as well, and then you have like all the
link trees within link trees.
And they have some big names on Comi. I think they have some like good marketing going on. Yeah, Elton John's is good as well, and some big creators.
And they seem to have a bit more emphasis on like the store, the Spotify, more things with images, I suppose. With Linktree, even though you can have them, it seems there's more emphasis to headline, link, like just an anchor, that's all you need. Button, like it should all be a plain text button. All right, with this bit of research, what would take Linktree or your link in bio tool to the next level? What do you say?
This is the time when we feature creep, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So these things already have tons of features. We talked about their integrations, their payments, their designs, all those things. But it's not enough. Like, you can always have more features. So what do you think they should add?
Yeah, I think it's the AI era. And I think there is something, it wasn't obvious for me when looking at those tools. What is, if there's any AI tool or anything that's powered by AI or LLMs. So I guess it's interesting to see like those tools are more like a gateway into others, as we said, like people go into Linktree to find what are the links do I go to next? When they click on the link, they already have something in mind. And I think using some of this analytics, some of this incoming traffic knowledge that you have to direct people faster to what's the next step would be a cool feature. So it's kind of like redirecting you in 5, 3, 2 to this because I know this is what you want, or you can cancel it. So anyway, we worked as software engineers before. I think the most feature creep that we get is related to fun animations or things that are like gonna.
You think so? No, I would say that they just want more features, right? So we should add this, we should add that. Even though on your website I did ask you to make your cute avatar jump when you press space as an Easter egg as well. So maybe you're right. Maybe we do go for more animations.
Yeah, you feature created my website and it was great. Only took me a day. I think this is one cool feature that they should have. Some sort of prediction of where is this incoming traffic going. You can see the avatar going.
It's awesome. It was awesome before my feedback, but definitely like the dude needs to jump when you interact.
Yeah. It does now. I think we're all happy.
Feature complete. Sip it. Interestingly, I was thinking AI as well, like everyone else in the world, about the next feature to add to this. But you went next level with this little like carousel or this, I don't know how to call it, not Russian roulette. Like this, we're gonna redirect you there unless you take action. I think that's like super extreme and super cool. I was thinking they could just order the list items according to the guest's profile preferences. So if they kind of know who you are, they will know that you're more likely to be upsold if this is the item you see first. So it looks like you need to see the hoodie. If you see the hoodie first, you're gonna click buy. So the creator, The Rock, doesn't care about the ordering, or the Rock's agent or whoever takes care of the social media for them. They just put in that they sell this hoodie, they sell this protein shake, they sell this thing, and then the AI algorithm takes care of the ordering to make sure to maximize profits, to maximize conversions. So they know who you are. They're like, this guy, protein shake. This dude, creatine? I don't know. That I went into the fitness thing. This lady, more creatine? I don't know. It's not gender specific. But according to the profile of the person, order the links according to what they're more likely to click.
I think that's like a overall nice to solve problem in the like e-commerce industry. And I bet like everyone is just in the e-commerce sector is trying to solve this in a nice way. Just like, what can I show you that will make you buy and buy faster and buy more?
In one click. Zero click purchase. Just think about it. Like we can mix your idea in. It's like if you don't press anything within 5 seconds and you're buying this hoodie.
Yeah. And I think with those AI models, you can just dump some stuff in there and see what, it can help for sure.
So for the Komi, the Rock site in Komi, maybe they know that I do watch YouTube videos and they keep this one first. But maybe they know that you mostly use Spotify and never watch YouTube videos on your phone, only on your TV or whatever. So they prioritize this. Or they know that you don't do either of those things and you're a compulsive buyer and they put the shop first. I think that'd be quite neat and feasible.
I like the extreme redirection as well. It's like, you stop me now if you don't want this.
We have your Apple Pay on file, like the.
It's MVP. You learn
5 times to cancel this transaction. Keep your eyes open to buy.
Yeah, you learn quick if people don't want that because you see lots of people canceling it.
Any other cool features you'd like to add here? Any more feature creeping?
Oh yeah, loads.
Oh, there you go. The floor is yours.
No, I think when we do feature creeping, we also like to think something that's unusual. No, but like going for a more usual one now. Seriously, I think I see like Komi was a good example. They try to do everything. They have like this list of charity, and they have like the Spotify, the video embeds, the newsletter, the store, the tour links and all that. And it's quite overwhelming. And they try to target lots of types of artists. They have like musicians, actors, footballers, gamers. And I think the direction that those LinkTree solutions might take, it's something more niched. So it's like LinkTree for footballers. And then you're able to provide them exactly what LinkTree will solve to them as a footballer, as a gamer, or as a YouTube streamer. So I think going more niched LinkTrees might be a path. Not necessarily LinkTree creating niche versions of it. Oh, maybe that, but like other people might start creating more niched versions of that.
I see. So not LinkTree itself having a sign-up flow that's customized to you because you are an athlete or you are whoever. There may be like the LinkTree that's best for YouTubers or for Twitch streamers or for footballers.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is just looking at the tools that are there. This seems like a fair direction. Those things. It's a lot of people using it. It has a lot of opportunities. But I think if you're in a specific creator market, you might want something more niched.
Neat. This is definitely a huge market, like the link in bio thing, because there's tons of social media, like too many to keep updating your personal website in. So going for a niche that has lots of money and a decent amount of people, like footballers, I think that's a great idea.
Definitely. It fits the profile. Footballers with a lot of money. And the other idea for feature creep would be, the LinkTree is yet another social that is for you to show your smarts. You show your like how good you've been doing all around the socials, your Medium blog posts and everything you want to shout out about, but reflecting what Be Real brought to us as a social network. Why not like a LinkTree for real? So basically you get a notification and you have to choose a link from your tabs to share with everyone.
That's fun.
That's a real link that you're looking at it right now.
So you get a notification, you have like 1 minute to share something real you're actually doing. Like if you are on the gym and you're looking great, then share that. But realistically, you're just on your 50th Chrome tab debugging and trying to search Stack Overflow or something.
Exactly. Or worse, But yeah, be real for Linktree. That's it.
Be real for LinkTree. It's very, very catchy.
Yeah.
It's very interesting because people wouldn't want to sign up for it, but they'd love to see the content from it. But if people want to see, then influencers will create.
Yeah, I think it's just bringing that, getting real flavor into all the markets.
Yeah, thankfully I do have a puppy now, so I think I would be, at least be able to save like a cute puppy pic or a puppy's hair in the moment and keep my real images quite popular.
Are you on Be Real?
No, I'm not.
Me neither. I've been holding myself a bit to not get in another social network that will.
Yeah, I'd love to be on Threads, and I am on Threads, but because I'm currently in Barcelona, they don't allow me to see other tweets or replies or the things I've liked. So it's pretty much unusable for me, and I cannot post. So it's not a great social network to be in when you cannot participate. Looking forward for that EU release.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have some feature creeps too.
Go
Or
ahead.
At least one. So I'm still on the AI train, and you mentioned the insights before. So I would love if there was a way to do something with those insights. You talked about Be Real, yet another social threads like Blue Sky. There are too many. What if your insights could tell you that the people visiting do have TikTok or Threads or whatever else, and you don't? So one thing would be that you need to create a profile there because lots of your followers are interested in following you there because they are there. But what if Linktree could create that account for you as a first step? Or what if it could create the content for you? So it would become a sort of maybe Zapier automation service as well, where you post to Linktree and then it actually posts on all the profiles that it knows to promote. So you link your Instagram there, and it also uploads to your Instagram if needed. You give it authorization, it will create a TikTok profile for you. It will create a Be Real for you, and maybe create the content as well with other AI tools that exist.
Yeah, here you go. In that case, you can start your Linktree with no links and no socials. And then we would just generate you based on traffic.
Yeah, all we want is your name, power of attorney, and we'll create everything else for you.
That's great.
Even hoodies.
Yeah.
Or merch. It's like people really love hats, and you don't sell any hats. We created this hat for you, and it's been selling. Like, take your cut.
Why not? You need some input for sure. But yeah, you can have one social network. Yeah. I just thought of another one actually.
Go for it.
Like a North Star. It could allow people to put their North Star in the like a stats that they really care about, like how many CO2 emissions this year in the world. And then you just they can choose the stat and then just put in the Linktree profile. And it could be something also they are in control of, just like how many Instagram subscribers have you got? Or like followers or YouTube subscribers, and then you put like your North Star there. I guess people will want to do something more social or like environmental or something like that. But
you're very kind-hearted because the first thing I thought is like, you'll have your subscriber count and you'll have your target. You want to hit 1 million subscribers, or you have this drive and you want to hit like 100K in revenue. But of course, it could be for a charity.
Yeah, well, it could be anything, but it's just, I guess, showing some numbers of things you care about, and then you can it says the message of what you're doing about it as well, amongst the other links. So.
This reminds me of a meme I saw recently where there was a picture of Neymar as reported that he took the airplane from like Paris to Nice or something outrageous, and then a guy was commenting, it's like, thank God I remembered to recycle this bottle, while Neymar is taking private jets from France to other places in France.
Yeah, exactly.
But he could have the Linktree where he says that he cares about CO2 emissions. What have you done about it? It's like plus 5,000. It's like, no, the number should be lower, Neymar.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then you could be where you can show your contribution to it as well, and that would be nice.
Interesting.
That big number.
The Rock does have a charity that I didn't click on, and I'm gonna click now. But it's front and center, so you assume that The Rock is promoting it, but you don't know, did he create it? Did he match people's contributions? What's he doing in that space? I think that would be nice. Like, I hate ads, and I don't particularly like that every one of these tools in the end says Linktree or Comi or whatever. But maybe for the free version, they could say that, click here to support this charity, or did you know that CO emissions are this high? So I wouldn't put it as a feature for the user to select their charity of choice. They could do it if they wanted, but I would make it so that if you're on the free version, you have to show like one of those word better in stats.
Sure, that's good. But then you pay to remove the word.
You're like, oh man, I
Some
travel
flaws.
by plane all the time. Like I can't have the CO2 emissions spot there.
So yeah, but then you pay, and then that money gets donated into the cause. Great. So everyone wins.
Offset. And you can still keep it on if you want.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. More feature creeps?
They might come later, but I think for now I'm out.
Feature creeped out. I think I'm out as well. So if you had to pitch one, maybe one day we'll have a guest product owner or stakeholder or something, and they can tell me like, Johnny's ideas were awesome and Joe's ideas were also awesome, but I'm only going to fund like these ideas. So now I'm not sure if I will need to flip a coin or something. But which one would you take to them? Which one would you go to the board and say, we're building this. Give me resource and I'll give you the word.
Yeah, I think the niche one of like, being able to build LinkTree for footballers, LinkTree for gamers, LinkTree. I think that has some legs, especially because there are a lot of unknowns about it, but my hunch is that where this market might go. So if
I'm sure there's a lot of money there because you'll be like, Messi? You know Messi, right? Billions, like the best footballer ever. You want to get in on this action? You want to hit the knees of Messi? And people like Messi.
Yeah, there you go. I think that'll be the one. How about for you?
For me, I don't want to sound like not ambitious enough, but I think I would go with like the kind of easy, like link prioritization idea. Because I think that's an easy sell. You tell people, I'm going to know what's going to convert better and put it on top so it's going to convert even better. And I think the board's eyes are going to light up and say, you get the funding, you get the resource, you get the engineers, you get the design, you get everybody, go and do it.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. Definitely. It's realistic, I think.
We don't have someone to actually tell us which one was a better idea or not. Maybe that's something in the comments. Let us know. But a question that I was thinking about is if there are any engineers or people that want to learn how to code, should they build their own link in bio tool? What do you think?
As a practice of building something.
In general, maybe as a weekend project, maybe as practice, are there any scenarios where you say, yeah, go build it and you can make your own LinkTree clone that can get a Series A funding or get in an accelerator or, do it. And then if you spend a weekend, you'll learn quite a few things.
Yeah, I think there's still a big opportunity in that market, big chunk. Like creator economy is booming. It's just like, hundreds of millions of channels on YouTube and Twitch and all that. And I think there's always some opportunity of something that hasn't been explored in this gateway that LinkTree is and the other link in bio tools are. And I would definitely say it's a fun thing to build. And
pretty fun.
Or those feature creeps ideas. We can just build one with all the creeping ideas and leave all the boring ones out.
Be back next week with all the amazing features we discussed today. They'll be live and we'll take over the world.
100% animations, upside down animations.
Only animations, mobile only animations. That'd be fun. So no tap needed. Are there any phones that do like eyesight recognition now? Like the Vision Pro is going to do in the future, where it knows where you're looking exactly, and then if you look at this thing, then you can animate it.
Exactly. Redirect immediately.
Oh, LinkTree for Vision Pro. It's not even out yet. It's going to be US only, but you'll have the first mover advantage if you build that.
There you go. We hit the jackpot in the episode. Now it's VR, AI, all the keywords.
AR, LLM.
LLM, AI.
And grow in social media.
Bingo.
Take a shot every time you hear LLM. I think that if you're looking to learn the basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you shouldn't go to LinkTree and create your website there to link to people. Link to your own website. Pick the design that you like the most from the templates of LinkTree. Copy that. Make your own website like that. If you want to make your own LinkTree clone, there's actually quite a lot of things that you'll need to figure out. So it's a good learning exercise, as you said, Joao.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of work. If you can DM a few of your friends, like at least 5, and tell them, I'll give you a free link in bio tool, or, are you interested in like giving me your top 3 links and I'll create a little website for you, then it may be worth it. Because then you put it on your CV and you're like, I created this link in bio tool and it has like 5 customers as well. And every engineer you hear is going to be excited, because if you just built your weekend project and you put it on your CV, I think a lot of engineers are going to dismiss it. But if you have real clients, then that's a work experience.
Yeah, I like that.
Thanks. That's about it for the main agenda. Should we go to the community question?
Do you have questions?
We don't have any questions because it's the first episode, but we do have a question of what is feature creeping. We didn't get into it in the intro to save on time, so maybe now you could tell us what is feature creeping.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
the people want to know.
It's good that we got some examples here already. Feature creeping is some stuff that we've done in this episode. But yeah, I think, I have a definition here from Shopify, which is the gradual introduction of additional features to a product or service, often resulting in complex, bloated, and inefficient software. Ooh, seems like a bad thing. But I think feature creeping is you talk about an idea for a product is ready, it's up and running, or you have a plan for a product that you're creating, and someone or yourself will come with a feature for it. If it's an animation, if it's a shiny red header, if it's a new button, funky background, or anything like that, that is not really aligned with your plan that you want set up or your strategy you set up with your team. So it's sort of like those small features or big features that creep into your project management and then end up wasting time on things that are not so important. But I believe myself that feature creep in a controlled environment can be harmless and can be useful. Let's say after your brainstorming meeting or after your strategy meeting with your team, you kind of want to talk about like feature ideas and then some like moonshots, and then you want to feature creep a bit of your product. But knowing that you might not build it, but it's just a nice exercise to understand what are the possibilities. Yeah,
it's a nice outlet as well, because some people that are not engineers may think that engineers are into math and that sort of thing. But I think engineers are mostly creative people. So when they're building software, they naturally have ideas on how to improve the software, how they do it differently, other things it would have. So they can feature creep some things to their PM or to their own app into, it should also have this, it should also do that. Maybe you can also do this. But if you add too many things, then you keep creeping into a higher effort number, a bigger time allowance that you need to deliver everything. So long as you are able to iterate on your product and keep releasing stuff, and you're not blocked by you adding every feature that you can think of, I do think feature creeping is healthy even.
Yeah, agree. And I think feature creeping other products like we've done today is much better. That's why we created this podcast, because there is a lot of context that goes into creating a product like LinkTree and these other products. And then we just come in from on the outside with no context, and then we just blame them for all the things they've done wrong or not, or all the things they haven't done yet.
They haven't done yet is key, because I'm sure LinkTree started with, all right, we need a place where I can put 3 links. Great, let's do it, let's ship it. But at that point, you start building it and you're like, oh, one of them is going to be a YouTube link. So it would be cool if we could embed the video there and have it autoplay and blah, blah, blah. But that takes more effort to do. So if it was going to stop your release, that wouldn't be good. But if you release and then you add it, you eventually end up to what LinkTree has become today, which is a huge powerhouse of a tool.
Yes, but still feature creeping other people's products is much better than
because
your
it's
own.
just ideas are fun. Coming up with ideas are fun, but implementing can be fun, but it takes a lot of time. Like, you can have your idea today, you have your podcast, you put it on the word, great, you feel amazing. But if you have to code it for like 1 month, then it's hard work. It pays off, but it is hard work.
And also, like, I think ideas are not worth that much. I think execution is the most important thing. So we can creep out and we can expose all of our ideas here. And if you're good enough to build it, go and build it.
We've said it offline and many times as well. If you hear an idea from us and it's golden, then you are able to implement it before us who came up with it. Congratulations. I'll pat you on the back. That will give you a shout out on the podcast anytime. You're a legend.
Exactly. And that execution part is the hardest anyway. So yeah.
And
You gotta
execution
believe.
can also be not just cute animations and cute design and everything. It can be marketing, something that us engineers sometimes want to avoid and not try and help with.
Yeah.
Something I have a better design than LinkTree, but maybe doesn't have the word of mouth, maybe doesn't have the social players, the influencers to promote it, and then it just tanks. The ideas are the same, the design is better, but it doesn't have the traction to get it to the next level.
Yes, there are so many things involved in the product. So that's why feature creeping is nice.
Feature creeping is healthy. You've heard it here first. Like and subscribe for more.
Exactly.
All right. Are we calling this? Are we wrapping our first episode?
Yeah, I think we're good. We should have more of those coming.
We will have more of those coming, and we'll see how fast we can do that. And then we'll come up with a stream schedule for you. Maybe weekly, maybe monthly, maybe yearly. But we are all for fast iteration here.
Yes. Agree.
In the meantime, where can people find you, Joao?
Well, you can find me on my website. You can find my LinkTree. But also, I think my website's the best for contact, for all my socials, or for the contact, for the things I've been working on, my mentoring, my creations, and all of that. Go to jvmartins.com and you see me there.
Amazing. I also have a website at macgripis.com. I do have my website analytics public for you to peruse as well, but you'll have to click the site to find out where exactly they are. And that's going to be it. That's going to be our wrap for this episode. Keep feature creeping.
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a bunch for watching. See you around.
See you.